All right, and we should be live with that. Today we are going to try out some Dune Spice Wars. I picked this up on sale, I think it was last week, and I played a couple matches and I was quite intrigued by it. It's got an interesting blend of real-time strategy and a 4X. I was particularly impressed with having multiple avenues to victory that feel legitimate, that play into the different strengths of different asymmetrical factions, which is something I always enjoy in games, especially if you can get to the point where if everyone is OP, no one is OP. And from my, admittedly newbie perspective, it seems pretty good. People are good at what they do, and you feel really strong when you're doing something that your faction is strong at. So I quite like that. I've been I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore Dune fan or anything, but I am a Dune enjoyer, and I think it's a cool setting for that. The classic Dune games were one of the first big RTS, well, turn-based strategy, not RTS, many moons ago. So yeah, kind of heading back to gaming roots here. Let me flip over. Okay, we look like we are fully live. I think we're good. I see here we had Horror starting us off really strong with 10 Canadian Super Chat. Worm Sign, Bratty Atreides needs a correction. We'll see what we can do about that. J-Rob, oh god, a new game you're going to convince me to try. I've actually started putting new game releases into my phone calendar and giving myself a week early warning so that I'm a little more prepared. We've got a lot of stuff coming out, and there's several things I want to cover and I just haven't had time. Norland is one of them. It is early access, so I'm not in a rush. Same with Manor Lords. I'm not in a rush to get into those. I'm perfectly happy letting them get a few patches, letting them get some content, etc. But we've got 2 or 3 interesting looking games coming out within the next couple months, so each month. So it's going to be busy. I did want to say thank you to everybody. I think with last night's Dominion stream, that's going to just push us over into the best month for the channel yet. I won't know until YouTube finalizes the monthly stats, but I think we crossed that mark. I'm happy to see the growth there. Very happy about that. So yeah, as kind of a little bit of a bonus stream, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. For people who've been around, I went back to my regular work schedule, so I've been exhausted. I've had well issues that are hopefully getting close to being fully resolved, so that's been a thing. So I want to get back into what we were doing, where maybe Sundays and Wednesdays and Fridays are all stream days. We'll see if I can swing it or not, though. I'm holding my hope for the CK3 DLC to save that game. I guess I'm not quite at the point where I think it needs saving, but yeah, they really could use a strong DLC for sure. They've had such a rocky go of things, like understandably a little bit with COVID, but they played that excuse for way too long. And it's sad too, because I feel like the game has a good foundation and they really haven't been able to capitalize on it particularly well. Yeah, Paradox is in a lot of trouble. Okay, I've burned plenty of time here already. For my own knowledge, it's about 6 minutes in where I want to put a chapter marker for people who watch this later. Hey, Dizzy. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I thought it was fine. But I haven't played it as much as CK2, which tells me I'm not enjoying it as much. I know they're different teams, but hopefully with Stellaris kind of re-catching their stride after some pretty weak DLCs, hopefully that's good signs for Stellaris. Okay, we burned plenty of time here. Let's hop in. My goal for today is I want to play the entire round, win or lose, in one go. I think that's 2 to 3 hours, but we'll see how it goes here. I play much worse while streaming, so that slows us down to be sure. Okay, I've only tried out skirmishes. I haven't done any of I think these are called conquests, whatever they are. They're kind of like a multi-round campaign almost. Not really story, but very interested in that. But for today, we're just going to do skirmish. I have won a game as Atreides, and I have won a game as Harkonnens before. Those are the only 2 I've played. I'm going to do Harkonnen again today. I feel relatively comfortable with giving it a go. For anyone who doesn't know, we have all these different factions you can play, and they each, of course, have their own faction bonuses, and they're pretty distinct. Like, this is not my samurai has +1 damage, oh, my samurai has +1 armor. These are pretty distinct, so we'll just look at 2 of them just to kind of give the flavor for anyone who doesn't know. So this is a diplomacy faction. So they can use peaceful annexation on neutral villages. They don't have to conquer them. They have it costs more for people to take away your villages, and it takes longer for them to liberate them from you. You get an upkeep reduction, and you're not allowed to pillage neutral villages. And then as your game score goes up at 5k hegemony and 10k, this is one of the ways you can win the game by getting to 30,000 hegemony. At 5k, we would get some extra Solari as money in this game. We'd get 10% Solari production while we have a resolution targeting us. That's the politics system. And we would gain 10% military power while we're under the effect of a negative resolution. And then at 10k, we would be able to ignore charter prerequisites, which are kind of like getting a seat on a council. And we also would permanently gain 2% resource production for being elected for a positive resolution, and we can stack that. Now, conversely, House Harkonnen, we're all about money and oppression and domination. So we have an ability called Oppression on villages. When we oppress a village, we get 100% bonus production. And at the end, there's a 20% chance every day with like a cooldown that the village will try to rebel against us, and it will spawn rebels that we have to go put down or risk losing the village. We can sacrifice our agents to lower a mission. That's the espionage system, both its cost and its prep time. And our villages gain 5% extra production per active militia unit we have there. But in general, we suffer a 10% penalty to resource production. So we have to be in there and actively oppressing people to make them do what we want. At 5k, we gain some extra intel by pillaging. And after we kill 20 non-mechanical units, I believe enemy faction means they can't be neutrals. I could be wrong about that. We receive a free brainwashed agent. These are nice because we could use them to do the sacrifice for the faster espionage. At 10k hegemony, we can sacrifice agents to have a chance not to consume the operation. So operations, you can think of them, it's espionage, but they're almost like spells. So we prep a spell and we have a chance not to use it up, and we could use it twice if this were to proc. And we gain an additional agent slot in each non-faction field, which is pretty nice. We'll look at all that when we get in game. Over here, each faction, in addition to this, has 4 counselor choices. And these are like specializing or giving yourself a little bit extra bonus by what you pick. So if we were to pick this guy right here, we would get villages under oppression construct buildings 200% faster. And when we oppress a village, we gain 2 manpower for each empty and potential building slot. And we gain 50 Solari upon killing rebels. I'm going to pick him. We're going to really lean into the oppression mechanic, so that's right in line with that. Next up, we could produce extra manpower, we could take less time to recruit units, and we could gain extra armor. We could... Well, I'm going to pick him, so let's actually look at the last guy. We could, every time we sacrifice an agent, we permanently reduce the cost of the mission. So if we were sacrificing agents on an expensive mission, we could get the price really far down and make it much cheaper. In addition, when we lose agents, we gain some money. But we are going to pick right here Na Baran, and this guy allows us to use corruption on the Landsred resolutions. This is the politics system. And if somebody else wins the resolution, they lose standing with the council. So it's kind of a, if I can't have it, nobody can have it type thing. And it makes it so that for semi not important things, we can kind of just guarantee that we win what we want, because nobody's going to want to take that if it's not like super important. In addition, while we have at least 1 village under oppression, we gain extra influence and extra agent recruitment speed. So that is what we're going to go with for our specialty here. Canonically, Harkin have a thick Boston accent, while Atreides have totally unintelligible Jersey Shore accents. I will not be trying to do accents on this one. All right, let's see how we get for our spawn. I like the maps quite a bit. There's a lot of variance here. The first time I played Harkonnen, I only had like one spice field near me and it was really rough. And the second time I did them, kind of to prep myself yesterday, I had 3. So I'm hoping for the 3 spawn. All right, this is real-time pausable. So I immediately paused here. Now this is probably going to be a little hard to see on YouTube, but right here is the edge of the map. The map is actually circular. And each area is set up into like little districts that we will explore. There are 4 factions on the map. So we spawned in with the Freemen. We have the, I don't remember their name exactly, the tech guys, and we have the smugglers. So I don't think there's a way I can set the opponents. I would have set the base factions if I could, but I didn't see a place to do that. Right away, we're going to take our Ornithopter, and we're going to scout the spice, and then I'm going to tell him to just auto-recon. The auto-recon is relatively intelligent, so that'll be fine. I'm going to immediately recruit a second scout, and I'm going to grab a trooper and a gunner to get us started on military. What else do we need to look at the beginning here? So this is our faction summary. We can mouse over it to see our bonuses that we picked. We can open it up to see the stats of other people. We have our spice, which is the reason we're here. As we collect spice, we have to choose our ratio between keep it all for ourselves or sell it all on the market. And right now it's 24 days. I don't know if that's consistent. We have to pay a tax to the Emperor in spice. So we need to make sure that in 24 days we have 80 spice to give him. Right now, 1 spice is worth 2 Solari. That is the exchange rate. So we will want some portion of this to be saved for the tax and some portion of it to be sold. Once we get our spice processing up, we'll take a look at that. Over here, we have the Chom Market. I can't open that up yet. We'll look at it when we get there. Across the top here, we have our resources. Our Solari is our money. We have our Plascrete. This is used for constructing buildings. We have manpower, used for our militia recruitment, our infantry recruitment. I think some upkeep on that. You also spend it to heal your wounded units. We have fuel cells. Fuel cells are kind of interesting in it's a resource that we need to have to build mechanical units and I think some buildings, but we don't accrue it. So we don't have like +1 fuel per minute. We just have a certain amount of production. So by queuing up that second Ornithopter, I used up the rest of our fuel reserves. So in order to get more fuel, we would need a tech or a special resource or a factory. So we will look at that when we get there. Next up, we have water. Water is life. Water is used for a lot of things. It's used for upkeep. It's used for trading with the locals. It's used for upkeep on our troops. And the amount of water we have influences the supplies that our military have. So if you have very little water, you can't leave your territory very far or you'll die of dehydration, essentially. So this acts as a limiter to the distance we can go on the map. Now, our Ornithopters don't use water, so they're fine, but our troops will. Also, because I forgot, I'm going to set my rally point right at the edge of our spice field, so we can run over there right away. Next up, we have authority. Authority is used to annex villages. It's used, I think, for some of the political things that you do, although that's more votes and influence. It's a very slow resource, it's very important, and it's going to be the limiting factor on how much territory we can claim. Next up, we have our Landthrad standing. This is how much the council essentially likes us, and I can't look at it here, but depending on that, we will get some bonuses or penalties to things that we're doing there. It's important if you're going to play politics not to have this go really low. It makes you very weak. Next up, we have guild favor. If we want to bring in spaceships or use call-ins. Some of them require guild favor, so just another one there. Over here we have the hegemony. Again, this is a victory condition. If we get to 30,000, we win. Right now, everyone starts at 0. By getting territory, by finding special landmarks, some techs, some special buildings can all increase this. Some resolutions from the council can do it. This is a ticking time bomb for somebody to win. We are not particularly good at hegemony, I don't think. That's not what I'm going to try to go for. But remember, we do need to get a certain amount of hegemony to unlock some of our bonuses. So we will be interested in getting to at least 5,000. Next, we have the date. Then we have the game speed. Over here, we have developments. This is our tech tree. We can't open that until we take a village. Over here, we have the politics council. We can't look at that yet. And here we have the espionage. We also cannot look at that yet. Okay, I'm going to check chat, and then I'm going to finally unpause. Typical Babel game here. Only 20 minutes in, and we're just unpausing. Oh, random click. No. I got what you were saying. I'm a couple episodes beyond that, and somebody else commented, and it clicked for me what you were talking about. I was very disappointed, though, because what you said made total sense to me. So, yeah, of course you'd feed the dog at dinner. It's going to come and beg for scraps anyways. So, I did figure out what people were saying. Dizzy says, unpausing, this is an RTS. Yes, it's a very slow-paced RTS, but it's an RTS 4X hybrid. I don't like twitchy RTSs anymore. I'm an old man. I never was particularly great at them. I peaked at Total War. I definitely peaked at Total War, so I am not a Twitch player, but this game is very slow and very purposeful. So I don't think that that's a huge put off. We'll see though. The only twitchy thing I found is if a sandworm is trying to eat your troops, you got to get right on that, or your troops will get eaten. Okay, Bewa Wolf, welcome in, man. Good to see you. Arcona, you're going to be oppressing villages? Yes, we will do a lot of oppression. Hey, bruh, wrong time no see, man. Cursed Babel and unorthodox stream times. I'm trying to get back into the swing of it, you know. Going back to work threw me off so badly, but I really do want to stream some. I like making the videos, but I get more rapid feedback by doing the streams. I also foolishly did a Windows update, and it caused a blue screen right before stream on Friday, and that made me very, very nervous. So I wanted to do some more streaming before we got back to Dominions and make sure I fixed it. I think I traced it down. I think it was NVIDIA Broadcast. Apparently is not fully compatible. And yeah, thanks Windows, thanks NVIDIA. Very cool that you blue screened me. Unpausing, blah, blah, blah. I only play RTS. Yeah, I'm just not, I can't do the Twitch stuff anymore. Okay, let's actually unpause here finally. You'll see though, I'm gonna pause because I'm streaming, but it's not a super fast-paced game. All right, so over here, we sent him to here where we already knew there was spice. You always start near a spice field, and it's very important that we get that up and running. We have to scout out the villages. The villages are always on bedrock, not on sand, because they would get eaten by worms. Ooh, yikes. That's unfortunate. We have a cliff face here. Our troops can't get down very easily. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to pause here quickly. So we also had another discovery that he scanned. We found a harvester wreck. We could either send military here to investigate and gain just some straight up spice, or once we have agents unlocked, we could have an agent investigate it, and we could get 4 days worth of technology research. I think all of these have this kind of choice in some fashion. Yeah, this is a bit oof. So it's a little hard to see, but there's a second bar below their HP. That is their supplies right here. So right now we have 130 out of 150. If you run out of supplies, you start dehydrating and taking damage over time, essentially. So it is actually really important how we expand, so we have logistics to get to where we want to get. So hopefully we will be able to get down here and do this fight and take the village and still have enough water. I think we'll be okay. I am going to chance a little bit. No. Stay on focus. Stay focused. All right, found another village there. I'm not seeing many special resources yet. Okay, when we attack the village, the defenders will pop out. Right now, I trained us a gunner unit. So for Harkonnen, he is of course a ranged troop, and we gain extra power based on our missing health. So it's perfectly fine with me if we actually take some damage so that he deals more. And we have our trooper. For us, our trooper gets extra attack speed based on missing health. So we are a faction that likes to be in fights, and we're kind of masochists. We like to take damage. Now, I know that these are ranged troops over here. So if we get in range of them, melee range, then they will have a penalty to their attack. And they are just militia, so if they get below a certain health threshold, they will get extra armor, but they'll deal less damage. So, and let's get us fully on the bedrock so a worm doesn't surprise me. Okay, we did find a special resource over here. We have minerals. So our plascrete factories over here will do double production. That's pretty important. All right, second militia is almost down. Okay, gonna pause again. Let's take a look at the village. So for our first village, we have to take it. We don't get any other options. Later on, we'll be able to like pillage them. So if we, there we go. We have the annex. So this will cost us 27 of our authority here. We will do that. And we have to stay like capture the flag in range to get this to go. So we will do that. And right now, we don't own this, so we're not gaining any supplies. Now that we took it, you can see that we're healing and gaining supplies. So we are paying a big chunk of manpower to replace what we lost. And while we don't spend the water like a resource, we're using the water to get supplies. If we look at the village itself now, we as Harkonnen can do oppression. So we'll get all the bonuses that we previously described. We could abandon the village, not gonna do that. And every village has quirks. These are like traits that every village has, and they're very impactful. So let's see if we got lucky. Plus 10 Solari production when the village has at least one building of each type. For a spice area, I don't think that's very good. Gain 100% of the village water production as Solari. All right, I'm gonna hit I. This brings up an info screen, and this tells me that we have 4 wind. Based on how much wind is in a province, gives you water. So 4 is bigger than 3, so this is better than that one. The highest I've seen is 5 for most areas and 7 rarely. So this is not a terrible place to put some water. I may consider that, but we did not luck out. Those are not very good traits here. All right, right away, we are going to immediately build our refinery for spice. We have to build on the bedrock. We can't build on the sand because, again, the sandworms will eat it. So we will build it. I'm not sure what the strategy is about where you build. I think enemies can attack your buildings, so you probably want to build them defensively. I've never seen the AI do it, so I'm not too sussed about it at the moment. I'm going to build it close because we have to produce a harvester, and I want him to get to the spices as fast as possible. So we will start building there. We don't have a tech to build multiple buildings at once, so it'll just get going. We can spend Plascrete to expand our village. We can have up to 5 building slots if we do that. We also can recruit militia. I do want to do that because remember, we get a minus 10% penalty for owning villages, and we get 5% bonus back for every militia we have here. So in the end, if we fill this up, we'll have a plus 5. I'm going to go cheap at the beginning because I want to expand my army so we can go out and oppress villages. So I'm just going to get a melee and a ranged. So we'll just take ourselves to neutral production. I like I said, I've just started, so I don't know the proper build orders or anything. I'm just kind of going by whatever my gut tells me. All right, so we need to heal up here. All right, when we took our village, it says new village controlled. We know that. And we unlocked the development screen. So this is the tech screen. Every faction has unique techs. So if it has your flag on it, that means it's a unique tech for you. So quite a few, like you can see here. Generally speaking, everyone shares the same tech tree except for those. For us, we're gonna go for a economic victory. So I'm gonna need stuff over here. But to get started, I wanna go for this one. So we will unlock some military customization options, and then this one. It'll give us extra water. We'll do extra damage to militia and rebels, and we gain manpower when we kill militia and rebels. We're like press gaining them, I guess. So for us, we're gonna do a ton of combat, and that bonus manpower is gonna super help, as is the combat bonus. So I'm just gonna straight up queue that. Another thing I'm interested in is down here. We can lower the cost to take villages, and we have a Harkonnen tech where if we try to take over villages that we have previously pillaged, they're cheaper. So like, I guess they just like, we wear them down at some point. For now though, I think we're just gonna get the first one. And then we're gonna hop over to probably economic. And I believe I can only queue up 3, so that's our original queue for tech. Catch up on chat here. Beeble Wolf says, honestly, this game is decent multiplayer RTS, even for peeps that typically dislike it. Yeah, I would believe so. And it really helps that there's so many victory conditions. Like, you don't just have to do conquest, essentially. The AI is really bad at politics and trading. Yeah, totally. Totally. And I believe I've been told on the harder difficulties, the AI cheats for resources, too. Which is typical. Pirik, welcome in. Bra says, work threw me off, same with me in college, so many group assignments. Oh, man. Group assignments. Oh. That hurts my soul. I saw this meme once where it said, what my professor thinks I learned during group assignments, and it's like, oh, learning to work together, distributing work, responsibility. And then the second one is what I actually learned, and it's like 1% is like responsibility, and like 99% is trust nobody, do it yourself. And that was totally my experience. I had miserable experiences with group assignments in college. I had a couple great people, and I had some flakiest flakes that I got stuck with. That was pure misery. Beeble says, don't know much backseating you want in this game, but Harkonnens really love water, as rebellions will often randomly drop your water supply, often to the negatives. I don't mind, as long as people aren't getting upset or saying I have to do something, I don't mind. I think it's ridiculous when people are streaming and they're like, no backseating whatsoever. It's like, well, what's the point? Like, we're all here to experience a game together. Oh, and I see I've got my head in the way. Hang on, I need to change that. Whoop. Not that one. Yeah. I don't like spoilers, I will say that. So I wouldn't want somebody to tell me a gameplay spoiler. We want to flip horizontally? Yes, we do. Okay, there we go. Now you guys can see what I was talking about and pointing at. Sorry about that. I don't like it on the right-hand side. It looks funny, but either way. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so some extra water would not be a bad plan here. Good tip. 4 is bigger than 3. Bruh, this is the type of hot pro tips you can get if you pop into a Babel stream. You know? Where else are you going to get hard-hitting strategy tips like that? I mean, it's better than gaming journalism, right? So, already ahead. Now, you can speed up the game, and if I was playing by myself, I do play with the speed. Because I'm streaming, I'm going to keep it relatively slow. I may pop it up and down a little bit, but I just want to be careful. Like, I've got this guy here, and he's not doing anything. All right, so we are already on the edge of the map here. That's good and bad. On one hand, we've got our back to the wall, so we know what we got. On the other hand, though, we don't have a lot of way to go but out. All right, we'll start over here and auto recon. All right, we found a energy source. This is where we can build fuel. We found a pretty chunky area. We might go oppress this. Ditto with that. All right, we found a special region here. We found the Well of Riches. He's gonna scout that. There we go. This would give us extra processing plant resource production. All right, that's pretty good. All right, we have healed up. Let's head out. We have the authority to take another area. I'm going to take the plasmite production, I think. So we're just going to zoom over there. We're not done building here. Manpower-wise, I can afford a unit. Let's grab a second trooper. And I'm going to change my rally point. So we have an airport here. This is the range of the airport. If I build airports out in villages, I'll be able to fast travel, essentially, between them. Very important, because as you watch, let's watch how long it takes these guys to get to where we're going. And we could do, like, fly over cliffs, etc. So strategic movement, it seems very important to me. Okay, next unit's coming out. Oh, our spice is ready. So we built a harvester. Now, this is an interesting one. So I have to manually deploy him because if we don't have an ornithopter scouting for him, worms will periodically come and eat him. We can only stay in greed mode where we get extra resources when the worm's nearby. What we would like to do is get an ornithopter over here to scout, and then we can go to safe mode and they'll auto retract when a worm shows up. So in the early game, I will probably get some eaten. That's just probably going to happen. Okay, we opened our first military tech. We can come in here and we can customize their gear a little bit. So we have a few choices. I'm going to just check. Heal 30% at the start of combat. I'm going to take the extra attack speed for now, and I believe you can freely change these. It just costs a little bit of money. And for our gunners... Alright, I'm going to lose health above 75% at the start of combat, and then we regen the health at the end. So essentially we can just get their damage bonus rolling. Alright, we kind of lucked out again that they're both just ranged. Makes it pretty easy for us. Okay, and now that that's done, I also need to queue up another building. So, we're going to get a better plascrete spot, so I'm kind of tempted not to build the plascrete factory that I normally would build here, because that will be more efficient. If that's the case... I think I'm going to build manpower over here. We are really starved for manpower as Harkonnen. We need to build lots of militia. We need lots of troops. We're probably going to have attrition. This is not how I've played before, but I think we're going to go with a recruitment office. Also, I probably should have already done it. Let's oppress the village. I say that because we took the counselor that makes us build faster when we're oppressing. So I should have done that right from the start. Alright, easy peasy. Alright, this is the pillage button. If I pillage this, we would get 500 Solari, and the village would be on a cooldown before we could come back and pillage or conquer it. But I want this one, and we can afford it, so I'm going to just straight up annex it. We'll just chill here and recuperate. People are chitter-chattering about CK3. J-Rob is responding to Axe. Wasn't expecting that after the solid launch. Honestly, I missed playing it because I struggled going back to 2 for all the... Yeah, I'm the same way. I think I enjoyed playing 2 more, but 3 does play better. Like, the interface is better, things are smoother. It doesn't have some of the, like, baggage that we ended up with in 2. But I miss some of the features of 2, for sure. It's almost like it's too streamlined at the moment. What do we have here? We could get some intel, which would be nice because we're not producing any, or we could just get some money. Also, I need to be careful. I haven't adjusted my spice thing here, so... we need... I probably just want to sell this one mostly off. So I'm going to set it so that at the end, we'll have enough to pay our tax, and we're going to sell everything else for the early money. While we're grabbing this, I'm going to send him over here too, and I'm just going to grab the money, I think. Alright, next question is, where are we going to go next? I think I'm going to go pillage this, because I don't see anything I particularly want here. Yeah, what were your quirks? 10% resource production. Nice, very nice. And a militia slot. That's super good for us because that translates into 5% more production. Okay, we just unlocked our first agent. So agents have traits. This one in particular gives us 20% faster agent recruitment speed. So it'll be 7 days until we get the next one. It would have been 20% longer without them. We can assign them to Arrakis itself, to Chom, which is the... Oh, I just spit on my monitor. Gross. Chom, I'm just so excited about that money. Gets you going. Chom is the market, and they control basically everything. They're like a super monopoly. And if we assign people here, we get extra Solari. If we assign them to Arrakis, we get extra authority. The Spacer Guild gives us manpower. The Landsrad gives us extra influence, which is a political currency. In addition, we can assign people to the different factions and start spying on them. This would be important, A, just to have intel on them, and B, you can win via assassinating the other faction leaders, and that's related to that. For now, I think we're just going to do Arrakis. I want to get authority so we can expand our empire. Also, agents on Arrakis allow us to do these events via the Arrakis. It gives us the other option. So I could send somebody here for 8 days to get the technology, which I actually will do. So we'll get started on that. The only thing that CK3 brought was infinite number of cultures and religions. I do kind of like those. I don't like it when the AI fiddles with them too much, though. I prefer that in human hands. Before I forget, gotta impress the village. You must be new around here, bruh, if that's surprising to you. All right, we investigated this. We will grab our money, and we'll get off the sand. All right, and we are healed up. All right, let's make a decision. I think I'm gonna go oppress this. We have 3 people, so we can fight it, and then we're gonna travel the other direction. As I said, it's a long time to move around, so we have to be very strategic where our army is. Let's go oppress that. All right, here, we are going to immediately build the Plascrete. Remember, we get 100% bonus and a 10% bonus, so this is gonna be a really good factory. And I think... let's get at least 1. I like to have at least something there. Remember, after oppression wears off, we have this cooldown, and we have a chance that there will be rebellions. So having some militia is really important for that too. All right, you guys get into melee there. You run over there. You fight that one. Now I'm standing in the sand, so I need to be careful. All this combat noise and moving around could attract worms. So worms will auto kill my troops essentially. I got to be very careful that we're not on the sand if one shows up. Interesting mechanic in single player. I bet you that is amazing in multiplayer because you're having to multitask since you can't pause in multiplayer. All right, we oppress them very effectively here. Getting some XP for the units. Very nice. All right, and we are gonna pillage it for 500. Oh, and look at that. Sandworm detected. He had just shown up. So as long as we're on the bedrock, we're safe. So if I step out here, we're gonna get eaten. All right, we just finished the butcher. Unfortunately, I wish we had done that before that fight, but is what it is. We're gonna grab local studies and work ethic. This is my victory condition. This is what I'm gonna go for, but I'm gonna actually head over here. The main thing I want is martial economy. It will give us a building that lets us auto-oppress, essentially. It will also make it where my militia will help with rebellions. Right now, if we get in a rebellion, militia won't help. They'll just watch the city burn. Does the AI assassinate in this game? Yes, it does. In my first game, I won while having 2 assassination things going on me, and I didn't know how to counter them, so I had to go watch a video on how to actually counter that. So, just food for thought. All right, we are stuck here for a hot minute until this worm buzzes off. Yeah, we're a little stuck here. That was that little... That's that sand moving. I don't know how well that comes through on stream. But yeah, the sandworms are right here. We have to be careful. We could run out of supplies. Okay, there they go. All right, we need to run over here and resupply. All right, let's pause and just take a look at the lay of the land. Ooh, 5 wind speed. That'd be a good water area. Okay, no special resource. I'm interested in this one because it has the special region bonus. Okay, some more fuel. Could be good. I kind of like the idea of taking this one rather than this one, because this takes me out to gobble more territory, and if I run out of room to expand, I can always take this. Nobody's going to get it behind me. I don't think Harkonnen have any adjacency bonuses like some of the other factions do, so yeah. I think that's going to be the plan. We do have enough to do it, too. It would cost 52 and we have 64, so let's heal up and then we'll go grab that. The extra fuel will let me get a ornithopter, and then we can have it guard my spice so I don't get wormed. Ooh, also, you can spend manpower to add extra crew to your harvester. If it gets eaten, you lose your crew, but if we have crew, it would give us 15% more spice. We're here for the spice. Let's do it. All right, we built our plascrete factory. Next, let's see what we can build. We don't have any bonuses for research here. I'm not too interested. I don't want a monitoring station this far back. I don't need an airfield this close. Military bases are really interesting. So they give you damage reduction in the area they're built and all the surrounding territory. So could be useful. I don't know if I want it here though. Wind trap. This is not a good place for wind. And the wholesale market, I think this is pretty cruddy. I've never wanted to build this. It's just so low value. So I think we're gonna actually go extra manpower again. Really just pump that. Also, oh, we don't have enough. All right, yeah, definitely need more manpower. In fact, I spent manpower and now we don't have enough to heal our troops. So a little bit of a rip there. All right, what else could I do? What can we do here? Reveal a siege. This is like some of the neutrals. It would be really nice to know where that's at. So when we're done here, I'm going to use an agent there. And we have nothing else close enough for me to run over and do. Could hire a mercenary who could get some intel. I don't mind getting the intel, but we're not close, so.
Our lives belong to you.
One more tick. Good enough. Okay, let's run over there and take that. Slice, welcome in, man. Hope you slept well. I got through the Children of Dune book before I quit. Yeah, the quality kind of goes downhill. Very cool universe, though. One of you guys should be in melee. This is about as much micro as you really need to do. Is just, I should have a melee guy on the range guy to give him the debuff. If you get low, you can try to run away. But it's not like, you can see, it's not like a fast click game. All right, we actually want this territory, so I'm going to annex it.
Listening.
I wish we could find some rare minerals because I would like to get my money upkeep going. Are we on track here? We're not. Raise that a little bit more. Okay, 2 days left. All right, over here, we are going to grab our 4 days worth of research. And then I'm over here, going to immediately start searching for the locals. We finished local dialect studies, so we got that cheaper authority to annex, and we get +1 water from every village. Now we're working on work ethics, and we got a big boost because we picked up that pickup. And when that finishes, we get some extra plascrete, we get some extra manpower, and we get the maintenance building, which I believe lowers adjacent upkeep. So pretty good building. Adaptive engineering is not particularly great for us at the moment, but we're going to get it anyways to head towards Marshall. Okay, and here we go. Here's our first Lensrad meeting. So certain factions get votes. Votes are not used up. Like every time we come here, we will have 100 votes. So there's no reason not to use them. In addition to that, you can spend influence in place or in addition to votes. And this is consumed and we have a maximum. So we might spend it, we might not. The charters are like council seats. You have to have certain prereqs to be able to be eligible for them. We'll look at that maybe when we get a little closer. Down here, we have 3 things we're going to vote on. Now, because we took the special ability for corruption, I can choose what I want to corrupt. So I would really like this one. I don't care about this one so much. Let's corrupt this one so nobody wants to vote on it. All right, so we have 100 votes. I'm going to put 50 on here. I don't think other people are going to try to take it away from me. I'm not, like, desperate for it. At the start of the next council, gain 5 plascrete per chome share. We're going to buy a few, but that's not a ton. Sure, I'll throw a couple votes into it. And then for this one, I'm going to put House Varinus up for that, and then I'll vote on it. So they lose some standing. I don't think they have a mechanic that they auto-gain, so I think they're just going to lose 20 and not get anything back. And I'm not going to spend any influence this time around, because I'm not hot to trot on any of these. Let's see how it turns out. He wins. He took the one I wanted. Rip his council support, though. He got the corruption. Can I see that here? What his standing is? I don't know where I can see that. Maybe it's this bar. I'm not 100% certain. But he took a penalty for getting the corruption, and he took a penalty for this one. So he's not well loved by the council at the moment. Manpower is cheap. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, Imperial tax is due soon, and we don't have our 80. We're supposed to get it, but you know what? I'm just going to turbocharge that for a hot minute just to make sure in case a worm shows up and I have to run away. In fact, let's just fully stockpile. I don't want to have an oops. Okay, we took over this village. I got this because I wanted the fuel, so I will immediately build that. One thing to note, upkeep for buildings is very high in this game. Like, it gets expensive. So don't just build things because you have build slots. Build them because you can afford it and you need it. So we're going to build a fuel cell factory. I don't even think I'm going to oppress this. I think I'm going to oppress our... Are you off cooldown yet? You're not. I think I'm going to save and I'm going to oppress my spice collector. Since we don't have that much manpower yet. All right, what do we have here? A harvester wreck. I think I want the technology, so I'm going to wait until my agent is free again. All right, over here, we could go oppress. Let's wait for him to finish seeing what's here. We'll just chill out for a second. I may run over there and oppress that village for the money. All right, we finished work ethic. Nice. Man, I'm feeling the manpower crunch. We're also getting kinda sorta close. Well, no. We need 5k to open the next thing. We're at 1.8. Oh, and we just had something spawn. Alright. You guys, some rebels. I think you're rebels. Raiders, okay. That kind of tells me the siege might be over there. Oh, we didn't check our traits. +2 intel production when at least one village has one of every building type. Maybe. +1 recruitment office limit. Okay, well we're gonna build 2 recruitment offices here. That's pretty handy. What I really want is I want the bonus for... There's one that gives you Solari for killing rebels. That's what I really want.
Ready for destruction. Yes.
Alright, make him come closer. Just in case a worm pops. This is not going to cause any problems for us. Oh, and he got close enough our militia popped out. also, I just realized we need to give you at least something. If nothing else, they buy time for me to run my army over there. Alright, we will heal up before we head out. Well, Riches is a super rare mineral deposit. Yes, it is, but it only gives plascrete. So it's not money, which is kind of what I'm a little bit worried about. Alright, we have stockpiled a lot of spice. Let's go back to selling most of it. I just wanted to make sure in case a worm showed up. Oh, and here's somebody else's Ornithopter scouting, so he's probably my northern neighbor, that tells me. Where is my other scout? Down this direction, okay. There's the rare minerals I want. Yeah, I may make a play for this. Rare Minerals has a building that gives plus 20 Solari, which is just a nice base income, and then we could oppress them and double it. Alright, we picked up another agent. Gives global plascrete. Cool. I'm actually going to grab... We're not doing bad on money. I'm going to actually put 2 here for the extra authority. We're going to go for some expansion. Oh, and speaking of which, Spice Field. We are immediately going to go take that. No questions to be asked. Alright, over here... Can I afford more manpower? No, not really.
Our lives belong to you.
Ooh, deep desert. There's going to be no buildings here, and it's horrifically punishing to cross this on foot. So that's interesting. That means we might actually be pretty safe depending on what's here.
Yes.
Give me that spice. Okay. Also, we now broke 2.5k on hegemony. We can build buildings in our main base. So the way these work, you have certain slots that are grouped together into districts. So we have a 3, a 2, a 2, a 1, and a 3. If we were to build 3 economy buildings in a district, we would get this bonus. So there's some strategy here based on what we build. I think for us, we're going to go probably economy and military as our 3 slaughters. Let's see what we have unlocked. Extra authority production is huge. That's a big contender. I'm not hurting for water at the moment. Manpower would be good for us. Experience would be good for us. Knowledge and hegemony would be good for us. Standing would be good for us. I think I'm going to start with the authority, though. I'm really going to push for lots of territory. We're going to go for like 3 spice, hopefully. And that'll be our victory plan. All right, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you, man. Point of interest revealed. We'll resolve that. Yep, they're right where we thought they were. All right, so for these, we're not particularly great at dealing with them, but we could exchange 4 water for 6 plascrete. And if we do that, our relation will go up. And later on, we could ally with them so that they stop attacking us. I will do that for now. I may not ally them. We may fight them. We'll see where we end up on that one. All right, over here. Almost there. Got him. All right, we need 71 and we're at 65, so we're just gonna have to chill here for a second. What are these? We could get military tech or some money. We could get eco tech or some spice. I wanted to do this one, didn't I? No, I did not. I think I will take the eco-tech. We'll get working on that. We would get more out of these if we had built research, but that's just not the type of build I'm going for at the moment. All right, our current plan has us getting enough spice. We also have enough manpower. I'm going to go oppress. Up to 70. Come on, we need to get to 71. There it is. All right, get that capped up.
Listening. We'll be there soon.
Okay. That kind of cuts blue off a little bit, I think, from being able to get here. I kind of want to head in this direction for some more conquering. Although this is pretty tempting too. We'll see what's here. Want to do some more pillaging if I can. All right, we just picked up advanced engineering. Like I said, that's not like super good for me at the moment. We just need to head towards Marshall. Just taking a peek if there's anything else I want right away. I think then we're just gonna run up here and start getting the Chome unlocked so we can start buying shares. Are we open yet? We'll open in 0 days. We're almost there. All right, we have our new village. We're gonna immediately not be able to afford the Plascrete. Oh no. Yeah, we've been a little low on that. Maybe we oppress this one too. Double our Plascrete. All right, while we wait, I'm gonna drop heavy militia here. I'm gonna do 3 because I really want to make sure we don't lose this.
Target.
All right, 100% done here. We'll resolve that. A military tech. I don't think I want to do that one yet. All right, let's go oppress them. Okay, Chome just opened. So Chome is kind of like a stock market. We buy shares. If we get to 50%, that is a victory win right here. Triggers economic victory. If we get to 30%, we get some extra military power and influence. If we get to 10%, we get influence and we can train mercenaries. So this is the victory I'm going to try to pursue. So we want to be dumping money in here whenever it's cheap, essentially. And it is really cheap right now, and it is currently heading down. Also, hang on. Is my spice set up good? Yes. We're not actually getting paid a whole lot for spice at the moment. I don't like that. I'd prefer to stockpile, but our economy's not good either. All right, let's buy a share. There's a cooldown on buying shares, and it's going to spike the price. We should probably be able to get at least another click. Oop, what's going on in the background here? Okay, just the fight we knew about. All right. Let's get one of you guys to run over there. Another energy area. Not too sussed about that, to be honest with you. No matter how many legions of Sarakura you send, I'm not paying taxes. We'll see about that. Alright, we'll pillage that. I need to get another military unit. Let's train another gunner. And for rally point, we'll put it up here, because then we're going to go conquer this next, I think. Alright, pillaging is done. Let's run over here and heal. Yeah, I hope if nothing else, people see, like, this is not a Twitch reflex type RTS. It is real time, but it's real time in the same way as, like, Crusader Kings or Europa, I think. Another spice field! Okay, change the plans, builders. We're going for the spice. This is beautiful, too. It might be... Yeah, it's on the edge of the map. No one's going to be able to get here, or at least not easy. Crossing this deep desert is horrific. So they would have to come in this way. So maybe we could dig in here and just make it impossible to invade us. Alright, boys, go, 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 go. I need that spice. In fact, go here, because we're going to have to actually resupply, probably. And you, rally point change over there. All right, very happy with that. Very happy with that. All right, can we afford our collector? Yes. Get that rolling. And I think we are going to, if I can afford it, I can, a press. That way we get the build speed bonus.
Ready for destruction.
All right, he wants a little bit of spice and some money for a bunch of plascrete. I'm actually going to take that because I'm so low on plascrete at the moment. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. We would not make it currently. I do prefer to actually be stockpiling because the price is so bad. Apparently I got eaten at some point and missed it. Rip. Good thing we went and looked at that. Alright, head over there, boys. Go collect that. What's that gonna cost me? 90. Yeah, we're gonna be kind of short, but we're heading towards it.
What is it, Master?
Alright, deploy you. Actually, we have our fuel too. I should have been building orthopters. Get those out so they can scout and we won't lose our harvesters again. Alright, now over here... Gain 50% of the village's plascrete as Solari. Plus 3 Solari per military building. A weird mix. I will build another plascrete to take advantage of that bonus because we also just need it. Alright, we gained another agent. I do need a little bit of money, so I think I'm going to drop them in Chome and get started on that. Yep, we know about this. We're trading with them. We finished martial economy. Excellent. We got a lot of building to do. So here, let's add a build slot for 100 plascrete. Can we afford our new building? Office of Order, 150. Upkeep is 6 manpower, so that's half our current manpower production. So that's a bit rough. But it will use oppression for free, and our militia will help with the rebellion. So... very, very powerful. Except for that's not the right place. This is where I should do that. Build our oppression. And we have military here, right? Not full. Let's invest. Especially having that there. So we will end up with plus 10% production and auto oppression. And the militia will fight off the rebels for me.
What's our next step?
Alright. That was a bit painful, but we got there. We need 90, and we were at 77. Okay, special feature over here. This would give us money for research hubs. I would love to get that, but that may be a bridge too far for us. Gotta get to 90. We're at 83. Also, we could build in our capital. Plus 20% plascrete production. Plus 10% Solari in fully built villages. That's pretty good. We're gonna want a Chome branch. We're gonna want Harvester, though. I'm gonna think about that. The manpower production would be pretty good. No, let's actually get the plascrete. I think we're going eco victory ideally here. Dune 2 Halloween Edition Pumpkin Spice Wars. Too soon, man. It's not even October. Don't start that, man. Oh man, there is a way in here. Darn. I was hoping this was a dead end.
Yes?
Alright, let's see what we get. The elected faction gains 20% water. The solar sink no longer costs authority to capture. We're not really close to that, unfortunately. Statecraft developments are faster. We're not doing that, so I'm going to vote against that. And the elected faction gains 300 Solari per village. I want that. Let's apply our corruption to that and try to get it. Alright, so I'm going to spend 100 on that. Who do I want to have that? I don't think I want anyone to have that, frankly. I'm not going to waste my votes. I think I'm just going to keep holding influence. Or maybe we throw a little bit here to oppose it. Maybe we can get rid of that. If this resolution passes, all factions except for Freeman suffer a rebellion. Good to know. Okay, let's see how... Oh, I shouldn't have closed that. Okay, we rejected it, so no rebellion. I don't really care about this, and we got the one I wanted. For that money. Alright, we can already pay our tax, so we're fine there. Let's head into Chome, and we'll celebrate by buying some shares. Just the one click for now, I think. Spice prices are really bad at the moment. Oh, another raid. Okay.
Ready for destruction.
I'm gonna send 3 of my units to go deal with that. And one's gonna stay here so we can capture it. Okay, new Orthopter is built. We're gonna have him over here. And then we can tell this guy to go into safe mode and I'll recrew him. We already got one crew eaten. Try not to have another one. Alright, and then immediately I'm going to have another Orcopter. I'm going to want one for each of my harvesters if I can help it. Still don't see anyone else's borders, which is interesting. There's another Orcopter. Okay, so we probably have smugglers to our right. And then that puts the Freeman on the other side of the map. No way. All kinds of things. Yep, we're out of supply on these guys. You need to get in here. You're doing okay, and we just got the village. Can I immediately afford a refinery? Triple spice. Oh, I love it.
We live to serve.
Alright, gonna need to heal before we go anywhere. Oh, landworm detected. Oh. Yep.
Our lives belong.
We got into safety. No worries, no worries. Can't get over the fact that we got triple spice. Feel very lucky. I don't know how common or uncommon that is. Alright, we have our auto oppression going here. Love to see it. Now, because that auto oppresses, that kind of biases me towards wanting to build more buildings here, because we'll get the double production out of them more often. But to do that, I probably need more manpower. Now, didn't we have a manpower area somewhere? Yeah, this one. I can build 2 manpower buildings here. We can't afford the Plascrete. Alright, and you've already had your oppression.
What do you need?
Alright. Regroup my army. Can I oppress this? No, I probably need to add militia first. Yeah, we're out of manpower. Ooh, rare. I'm kind of worried. I keep heading in that direction, and I haven't claimed any of this territory. On the other hand, though, that is a rare resource, and that would put my border back from the spice. You know, sorry guy who just marched all the way down here. Turn around and march back up there. I think we're gonna grab that quick. Alright, just take a quick look around for discoveries. We could get some militia. Oh, we could get manpower. Let's actually get the manpower out of that. Run that event.
Spice crew reporting.
Spice crew indeed. Alright, you watch that one. Alright. We need 300 bucks to get the next one. A little unfortunate. We're losing quite a lot of cash at the moment. I'm about to sell some more spice. There we go. Hopefully the spice prices go up next time. This does, I believe, have a bit of a randomness to it, but it's also influenced by how much people have been selling spice. Oh, we also have an event I didn't notice. A renowned traveling salesman's looking for new markets on Arrakis. There may be some mutual gain. We could help them out and gain 30% Solari production permanently because we have a lot of water. Or we could introduce them to the black market and gain 2,000 instantly. I'm going to take the long term. I don't know if that's the right play or not, but I like the idea of it at least. Okay, I don't have a third economic building I want at the moment. I think next we're going to grab that manpower building, but again, we're just too poor. All right, you guys, let's go take that village. All right, we're heading towards Chome integration, so we got modular parts. We can put more crew in our harvesters. We have the spice silo building. We're going to want to build that. And we have the harvester work building in our capital. Excellent all around. Okay, I'm still feeling very bad about our manpower. I think we need to get some more of that up and running. And here's where I want to build it. Let's get some. Wait, let me double check that. Is this the 20%? Yes. Make sure I'm using those bonuses as we can.
Yes.
This is a pretty strong little area. You pull back.
We'll be there soon. One step closer to target.
Yeah, this is about as intense as the micro gets. If you need to run a unit out so that they're not getting focus fired.
Ready for destruction.
Go.
Obliteration in progress.
Easy peasy.
We'll be there soon.
Alright, what do you need? 118. Oh, that's going to be a hot minute. So, everyone just chill out here. Alright, they printed some new shares, which helps bring the price down. We're broke, however, so... We're at 4% and nobody else has started buying. Love to see it. Also, wow, expected stocks, 1,500. The price is really good right now, so I'm actually going to bring this way down. Oh my goodness. One click of storage is giving us 760. We only need 500. In fact, we have 500. Yeah, let's sell a ton here. Let's print some money. We'll buy those stocks while they're still cheap. Alright, what else did you have? Economic building resource production. Oh, that's so good. The spice factory is an economic building, so we're getting 20% bonus. Plus 10% bonuses from pillaging. Beautiful. That's a good one for us. Okay, we have the spice silo now, but it's an area of effect bonus. I could build one here and cover both of them, so I'm not going to build one here. I could build one here because we're not going to get another adjacent spice most likely. That's a maybe. What else do we have? It's 5 wind, and we're a little low on water. Let's actually build a water collector. I think that was a good tip in case we get rebellions. Keep our water a little bit higher. 118. Didn't we? We were scouting. There it is. Let's resolve that for the manpower. Ooh, we could, if we have money, we could gain a bunch of authority. Or we could reveal some more locals. Take the intel. Not a lot of good ones. Okay, there we go. Having a rebellion, but our military pops out to defend it. It looks like our military will win. Oh, and there's the auto recall. There must be a worm here. Beautiful. That's why we have them. All right, let's get that next third one so we can get a scout out on this one. 118. We're not there yet. Economic. Ooh, yes, let's do that. We're rushing up that ecotech. One thing I didn't mention, every discovery you do raises the cost of every other discovery. So you start off kind of quick, but it's gonna really slow down. I have not built any knowledge whatsoever. What I have is what we started with. Alright, we're also gonna want a build slot here. Our manpower is looking pretty good at the moment. We'll probably set up the auto oppression building. And in fact, let's grab extra militia too. We have an extra crew slot also. Let's raise that over here too. Safe mode, add the crew. Alright, next person. I think it's time maybe let's get a counterintelligence going. These are how you discover people trying to assassinate you. Yeah, I think you're being greedy if you don't get one in here relatively early. The sooner we find out there's a plot afoot, the faster we can start trying to fix it and not have it get us. Oh wow, that's his capital. Holy moly, we are close. Sorry bro, didn't know. Still would have taken the spice though. $116, we're getting so close. I'm gonna hold off on that construction. Are you done? You are. I want to build you first. Alright, grabbing this. This will help our economy quite a bit. Also, we have a little bit of money. The price is still going up and pretty high. Let's chill for a minute. No one else is buying. Not too worried about getting to 10%. Money or a military tech. A scavenged ornithopter. Or some intel. I think I'm going to save all those. Grab our ecotech. We'll grab the intel.
How can I help?
Alright, he wants some influence and he'll give us money and spice. Let's pause here. No. I've been saving that up for a big vote. I want to make sure I can win something I really, really want. Alright, we are healing up. The first thing I want here is the... Here it is. The processing plant. Plus 20 Solari, because we have rare minerals here. And plop that down.
Our lives belong to you.
Alright, we do not want to go through the deep desert, so we're going to head out. It's going to be very hard for us to get here. I might build an airfield here, and that would let us get to the front. I think I want this place next so I can build a spice silo to service both of these. It's going to cost us 210 though. Youch. Alright, I'm going to grab the rest of this, and then I think we're actually going to... Oh no! They put a patent here. I'd have to pay them 500 Solari to be able... That's the this faction, one of their abilities. I have to pay him 500 Solari to research it. Alright, we may hold off on that for a minute. Alright, council just popped. Elected faction gains plus 100% resources from pillaging. Okay, very interested. Lower construction costs, very interested. Extra authority gain. We definitely want that one. Nobody else is gonna try to pillage much, I don't think. Let's corrupt this one just to screw with people. Oh, I don't have the intel. No! My intel thing's not done, right? No! Alright, I guess we can't do corruption. Alright, I'm definitely gonna support that. I think that's gonna pass, so I'm not gonna put much into it. I would like this one, and I wouldn't mind this one either. think we're going to spend here pretty heavily. Got it, got it, got it. Beautiful. Love it when things go my way. Yeah, that's a good point. If you ally this guy, you get you get the benefit as if you've researched whatever he has researched. I don't hate that idea actually, and I'm not looking to win via conquest. So could we? Yeah, I need 30 influence. Let's save up for that. That's a good point. Oh, sandworm, sandworm. Oh, and we're flying home. That is why we have orthopters on guard duty. Alright, ditto for you. Go to safe mode. Get your crew. Okay, now we have the intel. A little unfortunate on the timing there. Yeah, let's get some more intel. Alright, we have that bonus for cheaper buildings. Let's grab another, we're going fine on money at the moment. Manpower, that's this building's special. Over here, Blast Crate Refinery. Okay, let's get the Compression building. Well, no, our manpower's not good enough for that. Let's hold off.
Master?
One step closer.
Alright, next. I want to conquer this one, so I don't think I want to pillage it at the moment.
What do you need?
Let's go find ourselves a target. You look like a good target. No, we are not going to go through the high desert. Just straight no. Oop, another rebellion. I really wish we had some villages that were paying out on that. Oh, why'd you guys... Okay, I guess they're on the border. Also, our money is doing amazing. Let's check the price. Still going up and no one is buying. I think we're just gonna chill on that. We'll just let it go down as far as we can before we start buying. Alright. We did unlock the Harvester Works, plus 5% Harvester Gathering Rate per economy building in their village. Is that good for us? We only have one here. We have 2 there and 2 there. That'd be fine. Or plus 8 spice exchange rate when the base exchange rate is at least 2.2. I think I'm going to get this to lower the crew cost though. And we'll come back and we'll do some more eco later. Okay, plus 1 agent slot for Chom. Next period spice exchange rate is shown. Beautiful. So I can go... Where is it? Here. So next time it's going to drop to 1.9. So I'd prefer to sell off now, which is what we're doing. Okay, we resisted the attack.
We live to serve.
Alright, let's head up here and do some oppression. Try to get some use out of that resolution that passed. Sandworm! Oh no! It's in this area. I'm gonna chance it. I'm gonna chance it. I really hope I don't regret this. I really hope I don't regret this. Come on, guys. Come on. Get out. Get out. Okay.
Step closer to
Okay.
target.
Whew.
We'll be there
Get off the sand.
Nothing will stand in our way.
We'll run there.
Conveyors
All right.
of destruction.
We safely made it so we can oppress people. Yay! I think we might just do a quick oppression up here too. That's where I was originally going to head. Alright, get the oppression. I feel like I need to build some more military. Yeah, we can afford executioners now. 50 manpower. Yeah, let's grab one of those. Get our intel from here. Are we maxed out on that? No. Another rebellion. It looks like we're going to be just fine. Also, I wanted to build an airport here. What was your economy? That's unfortunate. Not the best place for it, but I think that is going to happen. Over here, we have the Solari production. We actually are really short on water because of that rebellion. Great tip about that, by the way. I never thought about that when I played before. So we definitely want extra water, and this is a good place to produce water. Low supply. Yep. Heading back. That's because we don't have a lot of water, or didn't for a minute, so our supply dropped.
We'll be there soon.
We'll go resupply, and then we'll head up there. I don't remember where my rally point was, but put it up that way. Alright, have we found anybody over here yet? The smugglers have not grabbed a lot of territory at all. I am not complaining, because I went the other direction too. Oh, the pole, he did grab that. That gives you a lot of water if you grab this spot. Like 25 water, I think.
Baron.
That's fine. Can't have it all yet. Alright, Executioner, head on up. Alright, we're recharged. Let's go oppress. Another rebellion. I think we're gonna be just fine. Alright, let's grab a slot here, and I do want that airport. Alright, now where I plop this matters because there's a distance, and I want to use it mainly to defend that. There we go. I don't want to build it on the actual border because then I could lose it. This way I can bring in reinforcements right on the doorstep. Alright, we finished 3 economic buildings, so now we've unlocked... First we had this, then we had that, and now we have this. So we just get straight up 10% more money, which is great. I think I am going to build the Chom branch next. Is that the last one I'm going to build, though? Or we could get extra water. I might actually think about that. Let's go over to our military and get the manpower. We're still hurting on that quite a bit. Alright, we will pillage that.
Anything for you, Baron.
Alright, we can afford more. I'm gonna grab another executioner. And a Cerebus. Alright, pillaging is done. Let's go resupply. Our money is looking mighty healthy. Alright, we have an extra agent. Let's actually get one in here so we can get some influence rolling. Yep, we pillaged. You finished a building. Okay, so we're making money and water. Also, I did not drop militia here. Alright, next. What are we dropping here? I do probably want a missile battery at some point. Let's see what's in the neighboring spot before we make a full call. Okay, here we go. Now the prices are falling. Can we go even lower? Nobody else is buying yet. I'm gonna let that ride for a hot minute. See if that'll keep falling. Alright, we are refueled. Where are we heading? This way, I think. I don't think I need the fuel. Alright, if we're gonna do that, we're gonna have to go via this direction, I think.
Anything for you, Baron. Baron, we'll do as you order.
Military. We do have a cap on military. I'm at 27 out of 40. We need some tech to be able to go higher. I'm trying right now to build up the army. I feel like battles could be starting, so I want to get that going. Also, we have the influence now for that
I
trade
can be a
agreement.
reliable
Let's see if he'll take
ally.
that. Would you give me some cash? No, not all your cash. Give me 20 bucks and I'll be your friend. Yeah, that's what I like. Alright, that means we get the... I don't know, does it show that? I guess, yeah, it shows that he's researched these things, which is great. A bunch of stuff I have not researched. Quite like that. Yeah, I'm gonna finish Chome support. I was gonna get a little bit of politics, but he's already kind of got it for me. I think we're gonna go extra spice still, yeah. I'm just all in on that. Alright, we need to actually collect more spice to make our taxes. There we go. Still in the positive money, even with that running. Bruh had his 30-minute adventure. That's never good when you drive somewhere and have an adventure. It's Bruh's wild ride. Okay, can I get... I want the auto oppression building. Get that on all my spice. Demonstrate your might. Kill 8 militias. We get a free executioner, or we could find 3 discoveries with military. We will probably just get the kills. Alright, what do we get? The elected faction gains 30 standing. I would like that. The elected faction suffers -1 spice exchange rate. I would not like that. Alright, let's apply the corruption here. Oh, freak. I might have to stand up for a hot minute. Yeah. Alright, I want the standing. I don't want somebody else to get that. I'm gonna apply at least all of my votes. Minus a spice exchange rate. Who's winning? Freemen are actually winning at the moment, so let's sabotage them a little bit. Alright, let's see how that goes. Ouch. Okay, well, we didn't get what we wanted there, but that's okay. Okay, I'm actually going to stand up and stretch and refresh my tea, so I will be right back. Hopefully my BRB screen's gonna work. It apparently isn't. I will be right back, guys. All right, probably hearing my creaky cracks. I wonder what broke my BRB screen. That's interesting. All right, camera gonna come back? Yes, it will. Okay. Gotta do something to protect my voice a little bit here. Alright, already having more rebellions. I love that building that makes the militia be able to defend it. That is so, so helpful. Really makes having running around a lot more doable. Alright, what else we got going on? Trade request. He wants 1,000 gold for that? No. Not interested in the slightest. It's kind of funny how different people have like origin stories for their usernames. Low water, yeah, we're having a lot of rebellions at the moment. If you guys could all stop and give me my water back, please. In fact, this is a decent water location. I think I'm gonna build another dew collector. And we also lost one of our militias, so let's grab another heavy. Yeah, that was a good tip, Beeble Wolf, for sure. I don't know if I just didn't notice that when I played before or what, but yeah, I'm noticing that very much so now. Alright, we also have a raid coming in.
Kill them all!
We will kill them all. Oh no, and we're getting a rebellion over here. Shoot, did I not notice that? Okay. Alright, be quick here, guys.
We're ready, Baron.
Yeah, I need to buff up our defensive capabilities, obviously. I can't run back and forth constantly. In fact, I think we're gonna have to use our airport. Well, no, I don't think that's actually gonna speed us up. Alright, we got our Chom support. We have minus 50% Chom share buying price, and we get some extra exchange rate. Sandworm. Oh no, okay, yeah, we're running around with too big of an army here. Pull a few people off. Head down there.
We're here for you,
All of you guys head down there.
Baron. On our way.
Oh my goodness, we're totally getting trailed by this worm.
We're here for
Oh, have I made a horrible mistake?
We'll do as you order.
Do I have operations? I need to get a decoy thumper. Let's actually start a operation. Let's prep a decoy thumper for situations like this. Alright, because we went through the deep desert, I'm gonna have to actually stay here for a second. Maybe the worm will buzz off, and I need some supplies. Oh my goodness. Well, we just figured out where another siege is. It's right there.
A strategic move.
Alright, and then you guys, I'm gonna shuttle you over.
We're here for you.
I need to get here before they finish rebelling this. Yeah, this is the power of having airports around.
We will do it for
Oh good, they're going somewhere else. But I do actually want to pull them in here because I want the XP. So,
Ready for destruction. Wait.
alright, everyone get on the hard so we don't have to die. I'm pretty certain that we just greatly outclassed them, so I'm not worried about losing anything. It's more a matter of just having to walk here.
Baron. We're here for you.
guys get on that, would you? You guys got that.
What do you need?
You get on that. You guys are not doing a very good job of auto-queuing things to fight. Alright, back at town. I need more heavy militia, please, obviously. And I think I am going to drop a missile tower here, because that is just super annoying. Do something like that. Like, can't do it because of the storm. Alright, you guys come over here. No, stop following him. Storms will mess you up. I wish I wasn't here, but storm popped up right on top of us, so not much I can do about that. Ouch. Alright, we're at 24. Combat probes actually don't take... Let's grab a couple of those. They don't take manpower, so that's kind of nice. Oh, that storm, though. Ripperoni. Alright, back at home. Okay, am I gonna do 2 eco buildings or just 1? We also could do blue buildings. We can use what he has unlocked. But yeah, let's grab that. Let's get some agents going. Alright, if we build a blue building here, we would actually turn that trait on. Alright, let's unlock a build slot and let's build something blue. Allows trading resources with guild favors. Allows the deployment of air vehicles, which I like. Yeah. Let's do that. This place is relatively safe, I think. Alright, storm passed. Let's... I mean, while we're here, right? I mean, there's no reason not to go oppress that village. Alright, we got another agent. Let's pop him in here and get some manpower. Next few agents, I'll get people actually scouting my enemies. Okay, this apparently doesn't apply unless you do actual faction militia, which is sad. We have killed a lot of militia.
Yes.
Also, I haven't done all my armory stuff. So for Cerebus... Okay, splits into 2 upon death. I'm going to do that because the executioner benefits from people dying near him. We'll take the extra parry, less damage taken, and for our combat probe... Not be seen outside of combat. That's actually kind of useful. Upon death gives 10 intel. Ignores armor. Yeah, let's do ignores armor. Alright, we are here to rob them, not for conquering. Acid Lakes, lucky. Oh man, he had a good start. It's unfortunate the AI hasn't taken good advantage of that. Plus 100% research hub production. That's really nice for him. Alright, we're done robbing them. Let's head home. I think we're going to conquer this one next so I can set up a spice silo. This one's going to need one too. It could either go here or it could go there. +2. Okay, we'll build it here and that can be the economic building from this area. We want a spice silo. And that's this area and adjacent, so it'll affect this. What do you have? Gain 50% of Plascrete as Solari. I think we are using that. Gain 3 Solari per military building. We could make some more use of that. I think we're going to build a missile battery here. Got another agent. I am going to be true to my word, and we're going to start scouting out those people. Oh, no, it did count. Okay, maybe it will. Did we have Wormy over here? Is that why we're flying around?
For you.
We're gonna fly from here. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna go conquer this.
We're ready, Baron.
I want to get that and get my spice thing going. Also, I think I'm gonna make a play here. Price is below a K. I don't think it's gonna get much better. Grab these while they're cheap before other people start playing the market. This is a shared thing. Like, if other people were buying, then I wouldn't be able to run away quite as easily as I am here. Oh, got another council. Yeah, a lot of jumping back to chat here. Babel Wolf was talking about naming conventions from cultures. A lot of cultures, yeah, you were the son of whoever, or you were the like Smith's son, things like that, or just named after what you did, like Smithy. My last name is actually Nordic in origin. The Nordic word is Torbjorn. Is what my name comes from, and my last surname is a Anglicization of that word. So, yep, got some roots over by Yggdrasil. Yeah, and that's a good point too. A lot of people, when they came to America, they just made up new names for themselves. They kind of wanted to cut off the old world, and they just picked something different. On my mom's side of the family, when they came through Ellis's Island, the person was like, yeah, you don't spell it that way. We're spelling it this way. So they just literally changed the spelling of my family's name. So there you go on that too. All factions get. Charter priority is increased. I don't care. Man, none of these are able to be corrupted. That makes me very sad. Plus Chom sharing price, no. No. We are going to oppose that. All factions suffer military development speeds are reduced. I'm kind of going to head there too, so could we just not? I'm going to put 100 into that and 50 into that. Okay, well that's super annoying. That's super annoying. All right, well, I just got blocked here. I'm gonna have to sit on even more money. Yeah, I am not paying double price. Forget you. Good old rebellions going off. Perfect. All right, and over here, 204. Yep. Nab that quick. Oh my goodness, another rebellion. Get up there. What is going on with this place? Have I even oppressed you? What is your problem? I'm feeling cheated. I'm not even getting my oppressions and then they're rebelling. And one person needs to stay here and finish that cap, please. Oh, rip. Rip. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. Shoot. Stupid rebellion. Alright, here... What can we do? It gives me a bonus to these things. We could drop a maintenance center. And we're only bordering 2 areas, though. Plascrete. I think we're okay on Plascrete, finally. Spice silo, we're gonna do next door. The wholesale market? I really don't like that building. Okay, experimental furnace I think is also gonna go here, so I'm not gonna build that. I think manpower. Not really gonna be a bonus, but it's just what we need. Alright. let's figure out what's going on here. Could we please have... Do we have enough manpower for this? We need to see what it's like when I'm done healing. Well, we're building manpower. We're gonna need this office so that they'll actually pop out and help defend.
Anything for you, Baron.
Alright, march back down here. What is your problem? Okay, nothing. I think I can just attack that again.
What do you need?
I feel so bad that we don't have that money from killing rebellions. Imagine all the money we've lost by not having that. Alright, hang on. We actually need a development here. Geothermal condensers would give us money and water from fuel factories, which we could actually build a couple more. We could actually get some of our own military tech in case he breaks treaty with us. Yeah, let's actually head up this line a little bit.
We're here for you.
Alright, finish them off, boys. Alright, go conquer that. For realsies this time. A unique name convention that stems from Hinduism and local language. Interesting. Oh, okay, so it has something to do with like the order that you're born and then the caste that you're from. Interesting, interesting. Alright, for realsies this time, I would like to conquer this village. Alright, next agent. You, because you're bordering me. And we have another storm ripping through. Yeah, we can't build during a sandstorm, that's annoying. What do we want here? Gain 10 intel for killing enemy units. That's kind of cool. Influence, landswad. I think we're just going to grab the generic knowledge and score one. We are in second to last place for that, so we're not doing hot on it.
How can I help?
Nope, not selling anything. No, thank you. All right, dream team here. I think we're gonna go conquer this.
As you order.
You. Okay, step 1. Give me a militia. Step 2. Water would be fine here. I want an experimental furnace, but I need some more fuel. Let's get our spice silo. This is gonna really juice up these two areas quite well, and it'll affect these ones also, so that's not too bad. Again? My goodness. It's like they don't like being oppressed or something. A little weird. Picky people. I don't suppose that you are here.
Here for you.
Alright, let's conquer this.
Your might.
Finally getting our territory that we started next to. I guess once you start doing this many oppressions, you're just all in on building the Office of Order. That does mean that we're gonna have a crimp in our manpower production, though. I need to watch that. Alright, +2 intel when we have one of each type. Okay, so I want a blue building here. Detect stealth units. We could have double the quirk. Yes, that'll give me extra manpower. Alright, here. Conquer that. I've actually saved up quite a lot of authority, so we can actually go on a little bit of a conquering spree here. Alright, and over here, I want missile battery. Kind of digging our heels in here. Okay, so we've got a missile battery up here and airport support. We have a missile battery here, but no airport. I may build one up here. This is like central to the map. And then we, of course, we don't have anything over here yet.
We're ready, Baron.
All right, next, I probably want this for the money. All right, you guys all supplied up? No, you actually need to heal quite a bit. Okay. Here, I want fuel cells. And we will drop militia. I'm low on plascrete. What else do you do here? 20% for all military, plus 3 water. None of those are super important to me. I'm not running any, like, stupid expensive buildings. Yeah, maintenance center here. Yeah, this area is just going to be a city of AoE buffs. Give me... Where's the maintenance center? Water extractor, dew collector. Yeah, minus 20% Solari upkeep in villages in this region and neighboring. We just neighbor a lot from here, so... 1, 2, 3, 4 neighbors. Swap that down. Hey, we got the siege to be friendly. Now they won't raid us from here. We could get an alliance bonus. Next time we get somebody, I think. Minus 20% spying mission cost, minus 20% mission prep time. I don't really care about those at the moment. We may just hang on. Also, I see that we have new tech for more crew. We need to crew up our spice extractors. Stop rebelling. Oh, we are actually not winning this one. You gonna be able to finish this guy off? Barely. Barely. Oh, because we lost a lot of militia. Okay, please leave combat so I can requeue your militia. That's a little surprising to me. Alright, what did you do? 50% of plascrete. And get interrupted. Everyone gets minus military power. I would hate that. Development speed is decreased. I actually would take that because I'm done with that, basically. That'd be a good one for me to get going. Let's corrupt that so nobody does it. Alright, you. I don't... Oh no, I do want that. Everyone would get the penalty, but I don't care. One faction would get it. As long as it's not me, I don't care. I don't care about this one either. Okay, so... Sure. Freemen, I think, are winning, so we'll vote against them. Not enough that I'm going to spend on it. Cool. I didn't get dinged on it. That's what I care about. Alright, that means... Are you done? Oh, that's the new one. Fine. We can finally spend our money. Also, am I good here? We could actually sell a bunch more. Alright, let us buy. I think I'm just going to turn on auto buy. We're just going to dump all the money we got into this quick. Got a new agent. I think we need, yeah, one more here. All right, now we have at least a spy on everybody. Okay, there's some territory. There's some territory. Ah, 2 spice fields. I love spice. We're heading that way. We're heading that way.
Baron,
All right. We'll conquer this on the way. More rebellions. Is that actually gonna... Are we gonna win that? I think we're gonna win that. They're gonna lose this guy, we're gonna lose that guy, and then I think they're lower than we are. Can we focus fire? No, I can't command them. Okay. It's a little iffy. Alright, got our maintenance center up. Do we have our fuel? We do. Alright, then I want my experimental forge. Yeah, our economy is gonna just skyrocket here when this place comes online fully. Okay, another rebellion. Perfect, perfect. Alright, pause for a second here. Extra command points, extra manpower production, extra training slots. Every time a unit dies, ally military units nearby receive extra attack speed. Kind of whatever on those. Maybe we go down here for a minute. Let's make some of the villages cheaper. Of course, we can't afford his stupid thing. You jerk. Alright, yeah, let's get this unlocked. Alright. Are we good down here? We're good down here. That made me a little nervous. That was a little closer than I would have liked it to be. I forgot, is it a tech or a counselor who makes you gain manpower for killing rebels? I'm getting it from a tech. I don't know if it's Arrakis Butchers. We gain 5 manpower for killing rebels and militia. I don't think either one of our counselors does that. That's extra oppression stuff, and this is extra political stuff. So I didn't take one if there is one. Those rebellions are kind of making me think maybe I also want to build a military base here. Yeah, look at that, 59 spice. Right, processing plant, dew collector. We're oppressing, we have a missile defense. Apparently I'm out of plastic, so let's chill on that for a hot minute.
Master,
Alright, you guys.
what do you need?
212. Ooh, a special region with spice. Ground military units attract sandlurns 50% faster. Extra 25% spice. Yes. Yes and yes. Alright, we're gonna stay here and fight these guys. Also, let's prep a... Combat drugs would be good. Let's prep a scavenger team. We get extra money when people die. Probably should have been spamming that since we don't have the other one. Heroes are available. Okay, I don't know too much about this system. We can pick one or the other. So we could get Glosu, who gives... Every village gets +1 free heavy militia. I'm almost certainly taking that. Uncontrollable owned units at long range become thralls. Okay. Minus 10% speed to enemy units. Okay. Or every allied militia unit at level 1 becomes cannon fodder. Military units in the region get plus 10% extra speed per extra operation. No, I'm gonna go with this guy. Nearby owned non-mechanical units cannot be controlled, can be toggled on and off. I like the idea of every village getting an extra militia, because we're right on the cusp of having problems.
We're ready, Baron.
Alright, go mess them up, boys. Okay, Plascrete's fine, but down.
You need my help.
You head down to the fight. Okay, over here, building. Nope, because we just got a rebellion. Thank you, free militia group in the near future.
How is
Okay, she wants some spice and some influence, and she'll give me some junk. No. Yeah, the AI is really bad about trades here. They make me pay them 2 to 1, and then they want to give me pennies when they want something.
Anything for you, Baron.
We did lose a combat probe. It's alright. Alright, here we want a processing plant, first thing first. Grab some shares. Look at that, we skyrocketed through here. I had this on auto buy for a minute. We are at 18%. It is 50% to win, so we're on the way. And I'm gonna buy another click too, I think. 19%. More rebellions, perfect, perfect. Our experimental furnace is almost done. This is gonna really juice our economy. Plus 30% economic buildings includes this area, which has, no, I don't think the spice silo is gonna do it. It'll be this area, which has the Plascrete factory. And also apparently not enough militia. Let's get that solved. Alright, spice silo, check. Maintenance center, check. Experimental furnace, check. I want a military base. We need water. We don't have enough water because of all of our rebellions. Alright, now this area could actually fit one, so. Water trap. Yeah, that was, rather salient, Beowulf, about the water problem. I see exactly what you're saying. I have so many rebellions that they keep turning off all of my water. Now we'll claim our reward. Looks like we're fine there. Resource, yeah, look at that. -8 water currently. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. What is your water? 5. Okay, we will build some water here.
Listening.
We're here for
Okay,
you.
go attack that, please.
Let's get to business.
No. You guys have garbage trades. Alright, we can't put any more people here until we run some sleeper cells or whatever they're called, infiltration cells. I think we're gonna leave that alone. We could get extra manpower, which we're actually doing okay on. Some extra influence, which we could do better on. Extra Arrakis, maybe. Extra Solari. I think we're just gonna get some Solari. Free money. Can the giant worm be killed? I don't believe so. The Fremen can actually ride them to move around rather than using airdrops. But I don't believe you can kill them. They are just an oppressive force on this planet. More spice. Want it. I'm literally gonna beeline to that spice field. That also means I probably want to have this spot so I can do a spice silo here. I need water, please. Yeah, what a swing. We went from like -8 to +24 based on our number of rebellions. What were your traits? +1 intel per statecraft. Oh, finally, look, we got it, guys. Gain 20% Solari per enemy unit that dies in our territory. I want that really badly. All those rebellions now are gonna generate money. Putting down rebellions is my business, and business is booming. Alright, heavy militia, please. We need a refinery. What is this? The worm nest. Perfect, perfect. I have to be really careful when we move around in here. Okay, building. We have skyrocketed this price, but on the other hand, we also are bringing the price up for everyone else. So we're kind of like raising the floor as we go and push up the ceiling. So we're kind of pricing other people out of the market. So while I don't like these prices currently, they're so stupid high, nobody else is entering the market. Also, if we get to 30%, we get 15% military power, which would be a huge boost for us. And that's all we can afford for a second. Are we okay on this? Yes, we've already got enough. Yeah, I think we're gonna actually go for another click. Let's just pump that stock. All right, when that finishes, another slot. What are we building here? First, we're building militia. We also have back here. What was your thing? You're actually cheaper. That's actually kind of nice. Manpower's okay. Maybe we finally build some research here, since it doesn't look like we really are going to get a good research area. Somebody put a decoy thumper here. Alright, who's messing around? Let me see you. I see you. Alright, processing plant, dew collector. I think we need our oppression building.
We're ready, Baron.
I don't really want this territory. I want this one. Hopefully we can get through here without attracting the worm. We'll see how ridiculous this is. I hope I don't regret that decision. Alright, elected faction gains 300 Solari per controlled village. I would like that. We gain bonuses from pillaging. I don't know if we're in a position to do too much of that. Raise relationship to truce with every other faction. I would really like that. We'll corrupt this one. Alright, I'm gonna spend 100 votes on me to get money. I'm gonna spend the rest of my influence here to get a truce with her. Well, maybe not that much. We're not that hated. Don't spread myself too thin here. I really want the 300 per. Yes. Okay, unfortunate, but that's fine. Good. Money. I like money. I'll buy some more shares. Alright, you need to deploy. And I also need to build another orthopter to patrol. Okay, you have 4 winds. That means I could do water here. Yeah, let's drop the water. Alright, we didn't get eaten by a worm, so that's good. What are you gonna cost? 207. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, and we are gonna fail that. Okay, hang on. That is very unfortunate. Okay, everyone needs to head out, and I'm gonna have to leave somebody here. Leave this trooper here. Okay, all of you guys are gonna have to go take care of that.
To please you.
That's gonna suck, is what that's gonna do. Give me... Apparently a bunch of our troopers died, so let's actually recruit some. And we'll rally them here. I think they could actually win that fight. Yep. We also get extra production just as a faction trait. So our villages suffer minus 10% resource production, but villages gain 5% per active militia. So when we have 5 of those, that's 15% bonus. And maybe we need to look at tech. Isn't there? Yeah, we could do this one for an extra slot. Maybe that would be worthwhile. Let's queue that.
Awaiting order.
Yeah, because we're having trouble here. We're not beating these rebellions anymore. At 207. That's gonna take me a hot minute, so he's gonna be there a while. Army's on the way. Let's prep some more. What else do we need? Let's grab a supply drop. You never know. You don't need it until you need it. And what else do we want? Maybe we should get our infiltration cells going.
Master?
Yeah, we'll just save that for now. Alright, all of you, come on down. Finish those off. You are going to protect my new investment. You're in safe mode, and you have 4 crew. $200. What would I build here, though? Yeah, we get intel for statecraft building, so maybe this is a good spot to build some research. Plus 20% statecraft building. More research here too. Would be good. All right, are we finished oppressing people? All right, let's build. What do you need? 100 Spacer Guild. And we have a branch. I do kind of want to get that going. Let's start donating. Yeah, let's start donating influence. I want to get my mothership, so I need to get up to 100 here.
What do you need?
All right. We have all kinds of rebellions going on.
We'll do that.
Holy moly! Okay, that one's gonna fail. We're gonna have to walk up there. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Alright, you're maxed out. Alright, you are actually going to build that military base. This will probably help tip those fights in my favor if my guys take 20% less damage. Now that's only going to be the surrounding territories, but it's going to cover 2 of the ones that are causing me problems. I love how we've got a raid and a rebellion at the same time here. Alright, let's pop our scavenger team here. We're gonna have a lot of death. 20 bucks, 75 bucks. 20 bucks, 75 bucks. Give me that money. That's so good. 100 bucks. All right, I'm gonna invest that in some stocks. In fact, I'm gonna turn on auto buy because we're almost at 30%. We'll get that military power. That'll also help our militia. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me a worm showed up here. All right, we finished mechanization, so we can build the fusion plant. I don't remember that. I remember it being good. The military building. Fusion plant. Plus 10% fuel cells, minus 50% mechanical recruitment time. Okay, maybe that's not as good as I thought. 10 command points, less upkeep, extra experience, extra health. Yeah, I'm gonna take the health because that'll help my militia. I need to do something to make this better because we're having issues. I can't keep doing this. Yeah, we're actually like, losing heavy militia and whatnot.
Anything for you, Baron.
We lost all of our militia here.
What do you need?
Are you ready to be raided?
We're ready, Baron.
What was that? We have in steel here. Right, because we've raided that once before. Alright, well, we're back for seconds. Yes, we've had first raid, but what about second raid? Okay, and over here, we've got a processing plant, we got some water, we're oppressing them, we have a missile battery. What else? Nothing else at the moment. Don't build things just for the sake of building them. Build them for a reason. Alright, here. 10% bonus production, so we should build some stuff here. +1 militia slot. What could we build? Water, but it wouldn't be very good. We already are covered by a maintenance center. Major building can really only build once. Plus 50% research hub production, but it increases the upkeep. We don't even have a research hub yet. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of those that are like, ooh, I want that. I guess we drop this just because we don't have anything else, and it does at least produce something. No upkeep on it. Okay, you're finished up. Okay, up here, I actually want an airfield. I want it probably aggressively this direction. There we go. So now we can fly. In fact, how do I turn that on? Airfields. So we can fly from here. We will be able to fly from here, here, and then I think I'm going to build an airfield here. So we'll have a lot better system of travel. Yep, more shares. We are closing in towards victory here, guys. We are being sneaky, and we did get our 30%. So now we're getting 100 influence max and 50% military power. Quite good there. All right, zip out of here. I'd love to go up here and like raid that, but crossing that far is going to be a no-go. All right, who's causing problems now? Oh yeah, look at the difference now. Now we're just winking them. Also, we used up our scavenger team. We should probably make another. Okay, what are you saying, bruh? Hang on, I gotta back up here. Hold on, pause. Oh, okay. We're having a conversation about water. I guess that's very Dune. Continue on. Be careful with that, bruh. This is not medical advice, but excessive thirst can sometimes be an indicator of health issues. So if it is persistent and bad, you might want to have a check done. If I were to play crappy discount internet doctor, do you get enough sleep? Oh, there you go. There's another one. How to build water wherever possible, scale towards faction bonuses. Yeah, we definitely need the water on this faction for sure. I didn't realize like the rebellions cut the water off. Yeah, look at this. 8 water currently because of all those rebellions. Normally, I shoot for like 20-ish water or something, and that's perfectly fine, but I'm not ping-ponging my water like we are here. Let's go take those fools out if we can. Alright, what's your problem? Truce ended. Okay, they closed their truce. They cut off all of our tech. Those jerks. Alright, is our thing ready? No. Unfortunate.
My support is
You
not-
canceled our treaty and now you want to trade? No. Forget you.
I can be a
150
reliable
resources to get another one. Makes me very unhappy. Okay, would you guys please attack? I don't know why these guys aren't attacking these properly.
Lives belong to you. We will do it for you.
I need to remember to get that scavenger team just up constantly. I can basically turn intel into money.
Of your might.
Okay, where was it you that had it? Yeah, I need an investment thing here. Investment office, which requires 150 plas. Requires local hubs. Local hubs? Don't know what that is. I feel like I should know what that is. Oh, we lost the tech because he broke his treaty. Okay. Can you cell search spying mission? Yeah, I don't think I'm getting assassinated, so I don't care about that. Minus building costs, I would take that. Yeah, these are whatever. I don't want to even spend, I'm not even going to corrupt that. I'm going to spend my votes on this one. And that's it. Just stop there. Cool. Okay, that wasn't a very impactful one. Alright, research-wise now. I need... Where is that building? I need the investment hub. We had it because we had that deal with him. Yeah, I need to pause. Where is that? Okay, it's not there. No, it was called local hub. Oh, local hubs. Durr, I knew that. Okay, right here. And we are actually researching it, so that works out in the end. All right. I want to do that because that'll double our 20 Solari to 40 when we get a kill. All right, we also... Okay, so that'll be one building. So we can put one more blue building here. Let's do a research hub. We need to actually get some research of our own. Also, worm. We just had a bunch of guys eaten by a worm. Ah, ripperoni. That was really bad. That was really, really bad. We lost a lot of dudes. What do we have left? Our hero didn't get eaten. We have a trooper, a gunner, and an executioner. This makes me incredibly sad. Alright, give me a harpy, an executioner, a gunner, and a Cerebus. We need to rebuild.
For you.
Alright,
Do as you order.
we have 3 units? Where is everybody?
Ready for destruction.
Okay, you got left behind there. Oh, we left a guy over there to grab that territory. Yep. Wow, and he's been waiting there a while. And apparently it was my hero, and not a random trooper that I thought I left here. Okay, well, at least he didn't get eaten by a worm. At least he didn't get eaten by the worm. I wish if I had to get eaten by the worm, I wish we could have at least had on camera. That's the danger. Do not stand in the sand. Stand on the rock. Be like that Olympian and move with no rhythm. Yeah, well, don't put too much stock into Internet Doctor. If you go to like WebMD, you just come out thinking you have cancer no matter what your symptoms are. But I will say that persistent thirst and high urination are signs of possible problems. So if you can, maybe have that checked out. Diabetes is very common here in America, so the warning signs are well known, one would hope.
Need us.
He says as he nervously drinks water. Well, tea. Okay, well, we have enough people here to at least oppress a village. Maybe that'll make us feel a little better. Ooh, and it's in range of our rockets. Alright, everyone get off of the sand, please. Let's not have a repeat. Okay. That's what I get for looking away for 1 second. Alright, you I don't really care about. I want to get this territory, and I took you to be able to get there. Ooh, but you're not a bad village. Another plus 20%. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna actually build my airport here first so that we can get our reinforcements here. And I will build you, I think, kind of centrally. Well, or do I want to be able to jump over cliffs? I want to be able to jump that cliff. We'll build it there. You're also going to need militia. Probably should do a quick audit of territory, make sure all my militias are active.
Ah, shit.
You also could build a lot of things. What do you have? Cheap construction and a militia slot. Some unique buildings might be good here. We've already built our furnace, so we can't build any more. We could build a military factory. Increases damage inflicted by military by 20%, and we up our upkeep. We can afford that. We could build a nuclear silo. I'm probably not going to touch nukes. I think it's time. Military factory. Again, we're just having these rebellion problems. Quit rebelling on my spice field and killing my militia, apparently. Dang it. Alright, let's oppress this, and then let's get over there and fix it. Alright, recruitment-wise... I think we get 1, 1, and 2.
How can
Raid
I help?
request. Nope. Okay, we can build a building. Alright, if we go up to 3 military... Why are you not connected? Shouldn't that be giving me 3 military? Are you not a district? Yeah, you are. Oh, because I'm already using a level 2 bonus. Does that mean I can't use the military? Did I misunderstand something here? I hope not. Alright, let's build... Training slots would be pretty handy. Command points, we are kind of maxing out our army currently. And this would counteract our military factory. Let's build that. Yeah, parents, it's just a cough. WebMD, it's cancer. Yeah. Alright, we probably should check in here. We actually need more spice to make our... Let's actually pump that a little. I want to make sure I don't miss that. If you miss your taxes, you take a huge standing hit. You do not want to do that at all. Alright, let's jump over here so we can fly. You guys come up here. In fact, we actually could be deploying closer to the front. Actually, you guys could probably take that. I think we can take that. We have a airship now. Yeah, we should be fine there. Jerks. The spice must flow. Alright, we got local hubs. We're going for civilian defense force, which will give us another militia slot and give us 150 militia health. So that should hopefully solve it. I keep thinking we've solved the problem, and then we are not solving the problem. I may even go up to border defense and just give my militia an extra armor. I think I'm going to do that, in fact. For those bonuses, you need all the slots complete. Oh, okay. Yep, that makes sense. So even though I had 2 buildings, it wasn't a 2-slot bonus. It needed a 3-slot. So I have my blue one because I filled the 2 blues. And if I'd done the blues here with 2, I wouldn't get it. Gotcha.
We're here for you. A strategic move. We'll do as
Alright, you guys all group up right here, please. Alright, you guys are going to deploy to here. Alright, are we good on spice? We should be good on spice. What's your problem?
Working order. Color, on report.
I don't even know which one you are. I think it's you.
What is it, Master?
Sandworm attack. Oh, okay. Oh, smugglers are trying to assassinate me. Okay, hang on. We need to deal with that. Ripperoni, by the way. I've never actually done this. I understand it in theory. Okay, so first thing I want to do, I want to go up my counterintelligence. So let's move you here. Next, I need to prep a cell search. And I don't have any room for it, so I need to use one of these up. We'll use the scavenger team here in a hot second. In fact, here, we'll use scavenger team right here. Alright, and we need to get cell searches started. Now, because it's them doing it, they probably have their cells over here. So hopefully that'll be the case, and we will be able to suss them out pretty quickly. Okay, that would be what an ending that would be if we die via that. All right, you guys deploy here, please. I am rolling in the dough. Let's go buy a few more shares. Ooh, and the price is down. It's not even 3,000. I don't think we're gonna quite have enough to get to 50% here, but we're gonna get dang close. Nobody's challenged me on this, which is interesting. I guess it's just based on who we get. Because the last game I played, it was like a nail biter down to the wire on this. Everyone was competing. Oh no, Harrower, I'm so sorry you got Ligma. My condolences. Alright, we just passed 39%, so now the world knows that I'm going for the eco victory. Again, another mechanic I like. Like, you can actually kind of like watch people a little bit and see kind of what they're doing. But this notifies people. So it's like, hey, dummy, you probably should do something about this.
You summoned me.
Alright, is this my entire army? It is. Alright, we are going to go take that. We're going to change our rally point to here, and we're going to recruit. I gotta make sure I leave room for Overlord. He's also gonna need 10 fuel, which we don't have currently. Probably because something's rebelling. If I had to guess. Okay, cell search is up. Now I believe this is AoE. Reveals the presence of infiltration cells in the region and its neighbors. Okay, so if we do it here, we get these 3 search. So let's do that. We did not find any, if I'm reading that correctly. Okay, cell search, we need another one. Alright, 241. So we will have to chill around here for a hot minute. I'm gonna take this Cerebus and run him out. Resource deficit, water. Perfect. Alright, you actually could build some water. Alright, let's see if we can do this correctly this time.
Next step.
Gunner, no, I want you to go. You're gonna stay here. Everyone else is gonna go down there. We're gonna have to go deal with some rebellions and whatnot. Okay, I don't see the symbol above these cities, so his cells aren't here. We need to find where his cells are. So if they're not there, I'm gonna guess they're up here. So we'll search this one next. This is a really interesting mechanic. So what I'm having to do is I need to figure out where he's infiltrated, and I need to send somebody there to check it. So it is a punishment for me, who has a giant spaghetti empire. This is really hard to search. Whereas for him, he could do it in a couple quick searches. It would be really easy. Okay, do I need to fly to any of these rebellions, or are we good? Okay, we look to be good. What is this? We could lose Plascrete and get manpower. Next building in Carthage is free. Yes. Yes, it is free. Okay, so 20% max health to military units is great. +1 armor would be fine. I think at the point we are in this game, I'm going to go for the +1 armor for our last 2-piece bonus. So that means we're building these two, which I guess we did need some fuel, so sure. We'll take our free building. Alright,
Do you need?
yeah, that's fine. Change my rally point now to here. And I will call in some guys. And then they'll be over here to be able to help me search. Also, I just got enough guildfish. Dang it, I want to get in my mothership. Or flagship. I need a recruitment slot to do that. Okay, cell search. Here, please. Okay, yeah, see, here's the symbol. Enemy infiltration cell. Now, I don't think that means... Yeah, suspicious activity. I don't think that necessarily means that that's where they're at, but just where they might be. They're somewhere around here. Okay, let's actually change our rally point then to... here. We have one run there, one run here, one run there. And in fact, I'm not even going to wait for that. You take off. Because the faster I catch this, the faster I stop this garbage. And just in case, let's prep another one. He could have one in somewhere else. And we need to find them all. Oh, please don't. Please don't. Please no. Can I spin this? At least I can do one click right now. Alright, I definitely do not. I'm going for the victory right now. So we are going to oppose this. Ooh, the water cell. Okay, so this just came up. So somebody got the charter to proc here. So if you win this position, you get 2 Solari for every water you're positive. That wouldn't really be very good for us. We tend to swing between like 20 and 0. So I'm not too arsed about that. And I don't care much about that either. So I want to oppose this with my entire soul. Yeah, rejected. No. I want to win. Winners win, and Harkonnen's a winner. Alright, here's my shuttle. Bring in my transported guy over. Alright, we need to have him come here, and then he has to search the village. So I have to do this for each one of these until I find... There should be... I believe you need 2 cells. So there should be 2 of these that I need to find where they're at. Yeah, that is so cool, though. Domination victory, economic victory, political victory by becoming the governor. You can win via assassinating everyone. That's 4. And then hegemony by points. So 5 different victory conditions. I find that so cool. And like in multiplayer, that means you can like be like working multiple angles, right? Like I really am gonna try to win by becoming the governor, but I'm gonna also make a play for hegemony. So people can't like know exactly what I'm doing. I may need to send support to that. Can I claim you yet? Yes. Alright, you guys, let's transport. This is the power of having logistics. To here. You have to do it within range of your airport, but still, walking from here to there instead of across the map is much more doable.
Do you need us?
Alright, searched. We'll search this one.
Let's go.
Infiltration cell removed. Okay, so that was one of them. And what that's going to do is that's going to slow his progress down greatly. He's at 60% and he's getting, I guess, +3 per tick? No, it's dropping because I've found his cell currently. Good, good, good. Alright, can I get missing resources, 10 fuel? I want it though. Alright, we're getting the fuel. We're getting it. All right, you guys. Oh, I guess I didn't need to come over here. All right, we'll get off the sand. What do you do? 25 manpower, sure. I'll take it. Another rebellion. And in fact, my military guy's there. That probably interrupted his search, if I had to guess. Yes, because he died. It's pretty hard to search when you're dead. We'll set a rally point here. We'll summon in a Cerebus. This kind of makes me feel like it would be worth having one of your units spec'd for speed in case you need to do this. In fact, you guys just walk over here. Actually, hang on. Let's search here. Okay, nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, it is one of these ones then. The only place we haven't searched is here. Which we do have a pending investigation.
We're here for you.
I am gonna send somebody to go do that.
Ready for
Alright,
destruction.
you search,
We
you
live to serve.
search. We did get the search off there, okay. Alright, in that case, you guys stay together. Raid detected. Yep, that's a raid. Alright, change of plans. You guys go protect that. You come here and do that. Okay, it's dropping. It's dropping. Whew, good thing we caught that. Alright, can I go spend some money? We're so close. We're so close. I'm gonna put that on auto because I have too many things going on. It'll keep buying shares as long as I can afford them. 50% is victory. Also, do I have another scavenger team? I don't. Give me scavenger team. Yeah, I need. This is one area I'm not too good at, is using these. Definitely very powerful though. Like that decoy thumper could be super valuable.
We're ready, Baron. Do you need us?
Also, that reminds me, we never built our investment center, which is currently rebelling. This is unusual, by the way. This isn't how other factions play. It's because we're doing the oppression thing. Normally, rebellions would be super duper rare. I don't even know what you do to make one happen.
We're here for you.
Oh, you rebelled next to my executioner. That was a bad plan. I think he's gonna solo them. That is a good plan.
Need. We are waiting.
Okay, and apparently I grabbed the guy who was supposed to search that, so come back here.
We're here for
Yeah, these guys are so good. And there's victory. We bought the last shares. So that was on auto buy. All right, we did it. We did it. Victory. I'm very happy about that. You are the biggest shareholder in the CHOAM and now control the most powerful institution in the known universe. View summary. So we actually were doing okay on hegemony, even though I wasn't really focusing on that. We had actually taken over. They must have been fighting each other and losing some. Nobody else was buying shares here, which doesn't really surprise me. That's not really any of these factions' MO. The other factions that didn't get into this game are more likely to do that. Development. So this is technology. So I built like no tech all game, and this is where I ended up. So pretty low. You can see the AI built tech way back here. Like right in here, they built some. And I never did. I never did. Oh, some people had a tech trading treaty. Research agreements with the smugglers. Interesting. Another thing I don't do too well is use these other treaties. I think that's something I could definitely improve on. Yeah, look at this economy, though. Look at this economy. The spice must flow. Look at that. He who rules the spice controls the universe. Yeah, look at that economy. That is ridiculous. The stock, this is the stock price, I think. And this is the shares. Nobody else was buying, so it was just me. Territory. I did pretty good on territory, too. It wasn't really my focus, but I think I expanded well. I didn't get caught in the trap of collecting everything. I was very strategic about what we took, which ended up getting us 4 spice fields, which is amazing. I've had games where I only had 1, and that's hard. That's really hard. When you get up to the into these really high taxes, it's very hard to pay. And our main money comes from selling spice. Oh, that's interesting. They're showing these special locations. So they got Polar Sink. They got the Great Volcano. We got the Worm Nest. And they got the Shield Wall. Nobody made any allies with the Sieges, which is weird. The Freemen are pretty good at that, so I don't know what they were doing. Politics. I had the lowest standing, which is unfortunate, but it wasn't, like, bad. I just didn't increase it. I was the worst on influence. I was okay on intel, although most of that was just from picking it up. I wasn't actually producing intel. Military. Wow, Freeman had a lot of command points. I was actually relatively low, surprisingly. And nobody's main base got attacked. All right. I am going to keep playing just so we can look at the map here. I am done, though. So the assassination attempt was not going to happen. That was going to fail here. So we did successfully counter that. If it happens to you, just remember the cell search is an AoE. So it's the territory you target and the surrounding territories. And if you see that little symbol above the city, you need to send a unit there to search it. Like here's one right here. Suspicious activity. I think it can be that little eyeball or it can be a magnifying glass. I don't know what the difference is, but you have to go search those. And if you get all their agents, the AI will just give up. It'll just progress backwards. If this does get to 100%, you literally just die. Game over. So don't let that happen. So pretty cool. I was pretty happy with this. 3 hours, and I could definitely play faster. So I may do some more streams of this at some point. I'd like to play the other factions. I haven't played them all, but I think that could be pretty cool. We also didn't get our flagship, which makes me very sad. In fact, can I just do that? Yeah. Let's play long enough to get the flagship, because I've never actually summoned one. I just want to see what it looks like. We'll just go max speed here. I wonder if the assassin's too lazy to do their job. So if you're the person doing the assassinations, you have to recruit assassins and get them into the city that has your cells in it. And if you do that, it will increase the speed here. We couldn't get assassins because I didn't have the tech. It comes from over here somewhere. Yeah, right here. This tech would unlock assassins, I think. One of these. No, this one unlocks it. This one makes them cheaper. So if you're going to do an assassin game, you need to go down the blue, like, agent/political tree. We went down the economic, the military, and a smidgen of the, I guess you call it cultural tree, maybe? So, kind of interesting there. Infiltration cell removed. So it was one here. And then the AI gave up assassinating us. Oop, and I just got a achievement because we're calling in the mothership. I think that's happening right here. That's just a flyer. Alright, where are you? Come on. I know you're a big unit. I want to see it. I want to see it. We need to rally point it.
Our belly is full of stings.
Oh, I do have it.
Commands. Submission. Our belly is full of stings.
In combat. I don't even know where you are at. Go to. There it is. Oh, I had him on a different rally point. So there's our flagship that we could have got. Can we customize that? Not from that menu. So siege spacecraft can only attack ground units, cannot investigate discoveries. Decimation protocol. So our little drones, I think, can be turned into little, like, suicide bombers. Cool. That's super neat. I've never summoned one of those before, but they seem super useful if you're going to go for a domination victory. So I wanted to make sure I understood how that worked. All right, let me just catch up on chat, and then I think we will be done here. the old infinite fractal assassin subcontracting chain. They never see it coming. It's got that trust no one, not even yourself meme, and it's just assassins all the way down. Smugs can have 3 cells, I think, from their underground building. Oh, good to know. So they're harder to weed out. From 40k to Dune, which one of a hellscape of... Dune, for sure. There's nothing worse than the Warhammer universe. You do not want to be there. Literally, in Warhammer, if you know chaos exists, you're already corrupted by it. Just think about that. If you know it exists, you're already corrupted. So you're completely screwed. And if you don't know it exists, you have no way to protect yourself. So, have fun. Have fun with that. Victory, yes indeed. Also, your thumbnail for our MA Arco stream is the same one as the Abyssian one. Dang it, what is going on with that? That is twice in a row I've had that happen. Okay, thank you for the heads up. I will have to go fix that. I have it made and I thought I had it uploaded. So that is an easy fix. Okay, and that's going to be victory here, guys. There is a chance tomorrow. I'm going to go to a barbecue, but if I come home from it relatively early, I think we'll do another stream. We may do some No Man's Sky. I need to get back into that. Or we may do some more Dune. Post a comment on this stream telling me whether you'd want No Man's Sky or Dune tomorrow if I stream. And I'll check in on that tomorrow, and if I'm going to stream, I will post up from there. Okay, I want to say... thank you again to Horror for the super chat that got us started. Very generous of you. Much appreciated, man. And thanks for everyone for coming and hanging out. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I like showing off new games, and I love learning from people as kind of a collaboration on them. I feel like I did a pretty good job here. We won. A relatively easy game. I think we lucked out via the map. Quadruple spice is I assume is an unusual thing. So when we play again, we will try to go for a different victory. We won't do Econ again. We'll do one of the other 4. Okay, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you again for coming and hanging out. Hope you have a good one, and if you have tomorrow off, enjoy it. And if you don't, my condolences. I will see you in the next one.